Hey everyone, it's me, Jessie, and I come here today because I've been requested to do a video about relationship advice for long-term couples and everything in between. Now, as you know, or probably don't know, I have been with someone for 15 years and more. I am also a bisexual since birth and an atheist for many years as well. And I know you're probably wondering, well, if you're an atheist and you got married, how does that all work? Considering religion might be in there and all that stuff. Well, no fear. I will explain it to you and give you some advice for those long-term couples who are just fed up with each other or just need a little bit of 411, if you will. Which means information, 411, all that good stuff. Okay, so the advice I'm going to give you is my own personal advice. I'm not a medical doctor, and I'm not a psychiatrist or psychologist or anything for that matter. So all these things I'm telling you is my own personal opinion and experience in life. Okay, you also need to know that when I met Jay, he had just turned 27 in April of that year, and I had just turned 24 in that year, like 3 months before, because I'm a December baby, he's an April baby. Okay, so, all right. You need to know we do have some things in common. Halloween, horror movies, comedy, action, like things like that, video games to an extent, and different things like that. Okay, so first and foremost, communication, straightforwardness, honesty, never going to bed angry with one another. The little things matter more than the big things matter. And at the time, you probably think opposite or don't agree with me. But in the long run, it is the truth. The small things absolutely matter, hands down, regardless of what anyone says. And if something upsets you in the moment, then talk about it in that moment. Don't keep it bottled inside to where you get more angry, more upset, and then you blow everything out of proportion far further than it really needs to be. Let's see. I didn't write anything down because I just like to, when it comes to relationships, I just like to say from the heart and soul of things. Also, and this is a big thing, I'm an atheist, Jay is an atheist. We do not believe that you need a God, higher power, or deity in your marriage and in your relationship. It's two people. It's not two people and a ghost or an imaginary friend. We didn't need to go to church or go to God or go to Jesus or anything like that. It's our marriage, our relationship. We have to work it out. It's our situation. And that's where a lot of people make mistakes, because they think their God or Jesus or Buddha or Hindu, whatever the case may be, is going to save their relationship. Also, on a side note, if you're having a shitty marriage and relationship, another child to the mix is not going to save the marriage or relationship. That's how a lot of these marriages and long-term relationships get fucked up, because they think, oh, let's have another kid, it'll be better, it'll make everything more awesome, and we won't fight as much. Well, that's straight up bullshit. I've seen that happen way too many times, and then everyone gets hurt, and everyone gets pissed off, and then they have regrets, and then a child gets neglected, whether it be emotionally, mentally, or physically. So, no. Adding another child to the mix does not better a marriage or long-term relationship at all. Okay, as far as when it comes to marriage and atheism, you don't have to do the stereotypical religious crap, garbage, when you get married. And the minister that we had was like a very cool woman. She understood us, she understood our needs, our dislikes and likes, and she was very cool not to add religious propaganda to our intimate special October 30th marriage. Even though we've been together a long many years, we got married October 30th, 2011. And we had been together at least like 9 years at that time, 8 or 9 years at that time, when we chose to get married, because we just wanted to, well, for me mostly, and for Jay, but mostly me, I just needed that round circle, you know, that complete thing. Yeah. Also, when you're having issues in your relationship, do not bring in your friends and your parents and your other people in the situation. Deal with it yourself. It's your situation, your drama, and your stuff. Do not spread it around, because then that makes more he say, she say, and that makes more drama, more bullshit, more propaganda, more craziness, and it's not necessary at all whatsoever. It's better to just deal with shit yourself and keep it at that, and squash it and deal with it. Also, I want to say, I don't care what anyone says. It's very important to never go to bed angry with one another. Talk things out, you know, understand one another. And also, another thing that's helped me, realize men have feelings. They have emotions. They have brains. They may not verbalize and communicate them very well, or at all, or sometimes. But remember what got you two together, what drew you together to love each other, and what kept you together, the glue and the commitment and all that. And remember that men are human beings too. They're equals, just as women are equals to them, and vice versa. And that you want him to treat you with respect and honor and love and loyalty and the whole nine, then you need to do that too as women, and vice versa. Like, it's like a two-way road, or a better example, it's like a one-way road. If you're both on the same path, bumping into each other and causing drama is not going to solve much of anything, really. So yes, you might argue and fuss and fight, cuss, call each other names. Like I don't want to say favorite thing, but I like to say, Jay, you're acting like an ass right now. And he'll be like, well, you're acting like a bitch right now. Or we'll just storm off and then come back a little bit later and conversate it. Also, I want to just tell something to you women right now. Okay. If you need a diamond ring in order to get engaged and married, you need to evaluate yourself. Because from the time a diamond is in the store and leaves the store and you have it on your hand, it depreciates so quickly, like you would not believe. And there is no love in a rock on a piece of metal on your hand that's going to show you how much a person loves you at all whatsoever. So it's unnecessary. It's a waste, honestly. And I wish a lot of women would understand that you don't need a fucking piece of rock on some metal for a man to say, hey, I love you, you mean the world to me, let's get hitched, let's live a life together. Because that's not the case. That's not, it's untrue. It's bullshit. It's a financial, fiduciary bullshit thing that was created by jewelry and the gem organization. Yeah. That's why you see me wearing this, because it's still a ring. It's still on my ring finger for my married self. But it means more to me, material-wise, than some diamond that devalues itself as soon as it leaves the store. Like, you could buy a ring for $2,000. Soon as you walk out the store and put it on her finger, it goes to $500 or less, like that. No joke. If you have any more questions, please leave them in the comments below and I will get back to you and answer you. This is all I can think of at this time. I will touch bases about the atheism thing in marriage and relationships in another video. I will have another video coming out within the next 3 to 5 days. I just wrote a poetry video that should be coming up today, actually. And this one's coming out on Tuesday or Wednesday. Or Wednesday. Either way, you'll know, because I will put it on Twitter and all that stuff as well. Thank you for spending time with me. I hope this helps you a little bit. And like I said, if you have questions or anything of that nature, please let me know. I will answer them privately or make another video if you so request. Have a good day. Take care. And my lipstick is Ruby Woo because it's so beautiful. And yeah. And I got a red lip liner from MAC that's outlining it. My Harry Potter Muggle t-shirt, wizard t-shirt. Anyway, love you all. Take care. Bye-bye. I'm with full screen, just letting you know. Subscribe, share, favorite. Thank you. Have a good day.